do. My bitches coming like a truth. Fuck whoever in the room, ayy, where y'all do? Yeah, I think I want them to. Set them up, get us a move, ayy, leave no clues. Giving little buddy the blues. The lead is that he on the news. Slide on you, make a loop. Coming back quick like the who. These niggas too days. Really like sweet as a chicken. Make me blow up your little toupee. Make them my baby. Jump on this shit like you payday. Play with my focus in no way. My way or no way. Put your shit back in your big brain. Call a rig, get you rampage.
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you like challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. Earn them up, I can't spend a day with you. I'm on my blade, I ain't getting paid with you. I couldn't write, I ain't going to change with you. Man, I got it coming clean like I'm not with you. I didn't know my everybody drop when I drop. Get shorty, she's a walk ride, lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, never brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries, competition shouldn't take shots, take no space. Putting live from the wayside, when they try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired, you will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase every news. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase every news. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase every news. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, chase on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great coming coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab this. You can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Show don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Southwest is a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be presto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more pesto. Hit your door and I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard.
You're right, boy.
30 on my wrist, bullet points of God. Big numbers, big numbers.
Yeah, you see it. You're right,
bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's
Let's go, nigga. It's already waiting on you,
man,
bitch.
check the
All you gotta
wrist,
do is
man,
let's
got
go.
him hot. Hey, man, can't ball like this, man. Lord, that's a big scam and stretch of this, man. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s, no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanna like me cause I like she can count on him. She try to be nosy and hit on my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points of God. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in a bag, that's a big number. Big numbers,
This ain't no cap, man. You hear me? This ain't no cap, man. You hear me? This ain't no cap. Top down the military, boy, I recruit. If I go to shoot, you know we ain't hooping. No, it's sliding on the E-way, and you know we want to bring the news. This 72, bitch, I'm sliding, this is what to do. Look, I got new screw, he was smiling when I turned the blue. 2-3 with the draw, like the world, I like the way we do. Yeah, because got a milk in here, motherfuckers like a murder. Yeah, murder. Mark 13 got it.
But I'm ready to stay gone, nothing ever lasts long. I'm always beating the odds. Taking all these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live, I don't know what they mad for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag for it. Still at your mama crib, ain't getting money, you gotta ask for it. I'm tired of complaining, I gotta change my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day they take, but that don't stop the money making. If you want it, go and take it, ain't no point in hesitating. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Have so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Have so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting.
Yeah, I'm really about this life. Y'all niggas play when the drugs come. Y'all take what the plug front, I pay what the plug want. Ask my bitch, I turn the vacate to a drug run. Think I'm spending money, but I just made me a lump sum. I remember riding down the VA, it was hectic. I was annoyed, I was skeptic. If I scored, then I'm connected. I pictured Nina ride with me, cause she had it perfected. I was right, she stayed loyal when she took that charge in Texas. You know I fuck with sis, made me feel like I'm a Mac.
Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Ain't no fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Feel like I just from casino. Aces up my sleeve. Before I leave, I said like I'm Eno. I'm part Italian, but I'm Gina. It smells like a medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your business for myself. For the jeans with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate, pay their bills. They can't get it by themselves.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First down, Prescott connects here with the tight end Blake Jarwin. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Throwing again on second down. Prescott, and nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. First down throw for Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Kai Forbath on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Jackson, they set up the screen to Hill. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, and now he's going to use his legs. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is...
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Here's Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. It finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Zeke with a shake and bake. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 61 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On second down, it's Ingram. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and throw for Jackson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Like this, never seen a bitch so dick like this. Double hand action, speak with street. Never ever seen a freak beat like this. Big bang roll,
a reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Cooper's got it. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there. So that he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown.
Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all of these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
I bet you will.
No, she wanna fuck 'cause she keeps stirring in my Cartier. I think about guns and money 60 times throughout the day. Nobody safe, you can't go get shit to stop these 308s. Yeah, I chain like Cedric, had that codeine in my beverage way back in day. Let them niggas use me for lyrics. If on my report card on my hip, I got a living it. Put up on me, poppin', but he won't pull up for pop again. I don't care about who he is or who he can, just do him in. Cold dog, pull they through him in. done played. If on my report card on my hip, I got an internet. Pull up on me popping, but he won't pull up and pop again. I don't care about who he is or who he can, just do him in. Cold dog.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. Oh, I think they got it. Yes, the Steelers have it. First carry for James Conner. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of...
Oh, shit.
Often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now whistles coming in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Fuck. Okay, look. Okay, all right, cool. Listen, can you call April, bro, and ask her to get my watch, my nigga? It's outside. Yeah, I left it on the chair. I was charging it up. Yeah, bro.
Ready? Black 20.
Hey, yo, let me...
Focus, defense, focus. Switch. You good?
Nah, I dig all that, bro. That watch just cost like $1,200, though, bro. All right, appreciate it.
Down now. It's Conner. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays.
Cool.
I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Man, shit.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd down, Conner looking for space. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
He went outside and made me mad. Now I can't even fuck with him. Them suckers, them what's up with them? I buck on them, score buck on them.
They'll run on first down. Conner, and he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I enjoyed watching Robert Quinn in pregame warm-ups with you down on the field. Did it surprise you how tall and angular he is? You wouldn't think he'd be able to play against the run that well, would you?
But he can, and he showed it right there, didn't he?
That's that wrestling background he has. He understands leverage as well as anyone in the game. A big-time wrestler in high school. He didn't lose very often.
3-time heavyweight state champ in South Carolina. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And they'll get to him short of the 1st down at about the 16. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Oh, my God. You ain't gonna play me like no sucker, bro. I'm about to sack your ass.
They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. And that is going to be incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but
now
to
you
no
can see my
avail.
offense.
And
He
on
got
the
me with that
opening drive
fluke
of the
shit.
afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on
He got me
down.
that fluke shit. Good play, though. That was a good play. Put the Zeke on their ass now.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Bud Dupree coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. To try again after the sack. Prescott. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Here's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the Cowboys will punt it on 4th down. As on is the veteran Chris Jones to kick it away. Back deep for the Steelers, Ryan Switzer. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Fielded just inside the 20. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Thought you was a G, but when you snitch, that's when I cross the street. Put your man the boss, I paid a call.
It's Connor as they stay on the ground. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the 1st quarter.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, I-7.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when
Hey,
the
yo,
deep
bro,
ball is
talk to
thrown
me,
and
man.
you're the
Still, what's the
defender,
word,
you
man?
got to fight that little bit
Sunday.
of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play.
I voted for Trump.
And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
I really did, too. All right, now you don't even want to play. That's fucked up. Hike the ball, bro.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's
Look, I
Roethlisberger.
beg for it.
Open man,
I asked for
Smith-Schuster,
it.
it's complete. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys' side of the field. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
All right, baby, let's make it
Ready? Block 80! Alert!
stand, fellas. The boys are knocking on our door. Let's get right.
Black is on!
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Oh, fundamental.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Okay, let's get gonna go. It's gonna be. Fuck it.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Focus. Jack 16. Black,
Now a toss. This is Connor. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, that turned out how they wanted. Run the toss play to the left side, go for that pylon, get in there.
And just being able to understand where the pylon was and sneak it in there, well done, well executed.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. They get the conversion. And, Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Prescott now. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter.
Let's go, baby.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of his first half of action. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. That's complete to Cobb. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And Forbath will put this one through, and they get on the board, trailing now 8-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime, something to build on maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points, and now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Check right. Watching you grind. Too little. Check. Take both of them. Snickers, 66.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Bound to lose one. Snickers. Whoa! Hey, Alpha. You got tight right there.
Now Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Antoine Woods forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Again, a run with Connor. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
It's a gain of 2.
Hey, Haywood.
13.
Now Roethlisberger. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On first down, it's Connor. He's got the first down and more past midfield. 38 yards on the scamper there. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys?
Meh.
That's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
On first down, Connor going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. On second down, it's Connor. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Here's Snell on third down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Take both of them.
They're going on fourth down. It's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
Black 20. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Double. Check.
They'll run here with Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Prescott from the gun. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Prescott on first down. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter play. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Switch gears, switch gears. Hey, kill. Swerve, hey. Watch 98,
Prescott yet again. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. To the air again, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Prescott to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The drive will start with Connor. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Well, that looked like an... I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Right back to Connor here on first. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot.
Easy. Hey, Charlie. Back.
Now on 2nd and 13. Roethlisberger. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Here's Connor. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Connor. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And now it's 2nd down, but here's the field goal team out onto the field. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
Check. Watch 54. Switch. Kill. And turn it out.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Hey, exit. Whip. Watch the whip.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending and the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
We're going to 54. Lucky.
Throwing. Prescott. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
26.
Caught by Cobb. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
54. Mike 54. Target. Solid, 5 down. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Big Dan.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 79 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can...
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Bud Dupree able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the world is my home and there's so many miracles burning my dome like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it slow. I'm sturdy as hell as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Yeah, ain't saying hippies. Women like think you know what I'm about. I'm not. They're stereotypes. They do not fit. Determination, laser focus, banging on they though they taking notice.
We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. Not a day in my life, as long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation. Ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. Wanna run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the same era. Yeah, flex mode, this is Southwest.
Big cooter cat.
I ain't gotta shut the cell off cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be best though. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more best though. Hit your door and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though.
Where your mama?
We need more, tell them we need more.
Put that damn hair down. Who doing it? Where y'all at? She done yet? Who she with? Doing something.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Houston Texans.
What you want, nigga?
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn with the honors. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Y'all, it's taking y'all a long time.
Bro, I'll be right back. I'm still in the game. I'm about to see this right there, man.
Alright. Say what, Jordan? Yeah, they've been doing it a long time. They're not almost done. Alright, I'm gonna call Mary. Alright, I'm out of here, boy.
41, here we go. 41, Mike. Here we go.
Nah, come back to the party, cuz. Let me be nosy. Shit. I don't care nothing about you moving around, nigga. I'm playing on
Watch
you.
out, we're going to 53. 26.
First down, Prescott. Got it open.
Where you
It's
at?
Michael Gallup. And he's going to get this one across the
Move.
30-yard
You'll
line.
stop by Jim's for me and I'll tell you when you get here.
Offensively, 15 yards on the game's initial play.
Yes, you do, your
But that's
little
what you're
cute
looking for
self.
when you want to throw the ball downfield.
I
You
want
want one of
4
those guys who
pickle
can play out on the
sausages
perimeter,
and a
can play
beer.
out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can
Girl, you
uncover
ain't got to
themselves
worry about that.
downfield
Jim's
and
know
create
you done bought some of
catches.
that Michelob out of there.
From the
Just
32 now. Here's
yeah,
first and
4 and a
10.
beer. And a, you ain't got no whiskey?
Now the
You got
first
a
carry
cowboy.
for
You got a
Ezekiel
cowboy. Don't give
Elliott.
up.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
There he is.
A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Damn, shit. Damn.
On second and 12. Prescott. That's into the hands of
I do
Gallup
what I
over the
want,
middle.
dude.
And they'll
I
get
bet
it
you.
up just short
I
of
bet
the
you you don't
45
win no
at the
more today.
44.
I've been waiting. I've been
13
waiting
yards
to
and
work
a
this
first
out
down,
on you.
Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I've been waiting. You can't handle this pressure I'm about to give you. I'm about to put my fingers in my phone.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Here's Watson setting up the screen for Miller. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Throwing again on second down. Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Now a first down throw, Watson. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it second and short. Watson looks to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. From the red zone now, Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball? Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides. Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now Pollard. And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15. And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Pollard going to try the right side. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guys in the cornerback position. Well, they'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do. Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. Prescott to throw on 4th. He's converged on quickly, and I don't think he got the first down. He did not. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And that will force a turnover on downs.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the catch made by Hopkins. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Watson now to throw. And he'll find Akins there, complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Watson now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. To the air yet again. Watson forced out to his left. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Angelo Blackson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. After the sack on 1st down, Prescott, they'll set up the screen to Elliott. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3. We got 46. 46.
Prescott now from the 50. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. Now Chris Jones on to punt this one away. DeAndre Carter's deep for the Texans. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're still looking at 0 on the scoreboard, and they're going to be hard-pressed to do anything with this field position as they'll start at their 1-yard line.
This almost feels like you're trying to climb Mount Everest because they can put together a decent...
DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. The 40, 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 99 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3-and-out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it up. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackle.
And they put that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go now with Olawale. And a loose football. And the Texans scoop it. And he's got some space here. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
He doesn't get many opportunities to carry it, so he's got to maximize. In this case, after dropping it like that, I think his number's going to go way down. What do you think?
Yeah, and sometimes those fullbacks, let's just be frank.